A few weeks after the war ended, peacemaking began. U.S. President Woodrow Wilson came up with the 14 points, which were the guidelines for the peace process or the Paris Peace Conference. The 14 points were Wilson's proposal for a just and lasting peace. Number 1 stated there to be no secret diplomacy. Number 2, freedom of the seas. Number 3, equality of trade. Number 4, reduction of armaments or reduction of army. Number 5, deal with colonial issues. Number 6, stay out of other countries' business. Number 7 through 13, make new territories along lines of nationality. Number 14, creation of League of Nations based on collective security. However, only 6 points were put into effect. The reaction of the 14 points were all very different. The Paris Peace Conference contained of 4 main leaders: Britain's David Lloyd George, U.S.'s Woodrow Wilson, France's Georges Clemenceau, and Italy's Vito Orlando, but was mainly known as the Big Three, which were Britain, U.S., and France. Britain controlled the sea with their navy and refused to budge. France wanted only to destroy Germany and refused to disarm. Point number 1 and 6 were ignored right from the start. Finally, the Treaty of Versailles was written. It was signed on June 28, 1919, 5 years after the assassination. But ironically, the U.S. doesn't sign it. The Congress comes up with the Treaty of Berlin and is signed in 1921. The Treaty of Versailles stated the Central Powers military has to be brought down to 100,000 active troops, the Navy down to 24 with only 6 battleships, absolutely no submarines, only 15,000 sailors, absolutely no aviation, stop of production of war materials, and Rhineland demilitarized. Reparations Article 231 War Guilt Clause stated Germany was guilty of everything and had to pay $33 billion in reparations on top of their $27 billion from the war. Territories were redrawn. Germany was split into 2 parts. Alsace and Lorraine were returned. There were new countries: Czechoslovakia, Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia. Poland gained its independence after 100 years, and a new Slav state, Yugoslavia, and Austria and Hungary were split into 2 tiny areas. The League of Nations was a sign of hope to European colonies and end of imperialism. However, it just mandated over the colonies, but because of the U.S. not joining, it lost much power. And don't forget, gargle: guilt, army, reparations, German lands, League of Nations, and extras. Germany can't have French.